Hey guys, Pretzel here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about some more Godzilla figure news. The first thing that we have for today is that Bandai Tamashii Nations has revealed their SH monsterarts Godzilla vs. Kong figures. This is very exciting. They revealed Godzilla 2021 and Kong 2021. And I would imagine that they're probably going to be releasing one more Godzilla vs. Kong figure after the movie releases. Most of you can probably guess what that figure is going to be. But first, we will go over Godzilla. For the most part, Godzilla is the same exact figure as the Godzilla 2019 figure. But the obvious differences are the blue dorsal fins and the blue in the teeth and in the mouth. But it does seem that the figure itself, other than the paint, does have some differences, mainly in the neck, which I think the neck is the only thing that's really different between the figures. The neck seems to be a bit bigger on the 2021 figure than it is on the 2019 figure, which is a bit odd. I guess that means that they changed the design a little bit in the movie, so I guess Godzilla's neck is bigger in the movie or something like that, which is odd. The figure doesn't come with an accessory in terms of like atomic breath and all that kind of stuff, but it does come with an extra pair of hands. The hands are in the same pose as Godzilla's hands are in the shot that we've seen a million times of Godzilla and Kong on the aircraft carrier. Personally, I think this hand pose that they decided to make looks really cool, and I would be very excited to use them because I think it's a pretty cool pose. I don't think it would be a good pose for fighting, and you might be able to use it for like having Godzilla maybe doing slashes or something. But I feel like that would be mostly used for like roar or taking photographs or Godzilla roaring if you're doing a stop motion or something. I am thinking about getting this figure. I haven't really fully decided yet. If I do end up getting this figure, it won't be till later in the year. Kong is the figure that I am mainly going for here. And which is, we'll move on to Kong. Kong looks amazing, although the fur sculpting looks a bit odd here. I'm not sure why, and I feel like it's mainly in the face, like with the beard. I'm not sure why, but every time I look at it, it just looks really weird. And I just don't know. I have really no explanation of why, and I think it's got to be the first sculpting is why I think it looks weird, but I'm not sure. But the figure comes with 3 sets of hands, another head sculpt. I believe the head sculpt that the figure comes with is the roaring head sculpt, and I also want to talk about the roaring head sculpt here. It looks a bit odd, like it doesn't really look like Kong, and also it looks like Kong has a bit of an underbite. That might be the way it's supposed to look, but I'm not sure. But this head sculpt doesn't look like Kong. The other head sculpt looks, I do see Kong in that head sculpt, but I don't see Kong in this other head sculpt. But it's pretty hard to see Kong. But I imagine it's pretty difficult to make a, fur, but into like hard plastic. So I don't know. Maybe they should have done it like the fur a bit more jagged in a few parts. Maybe that would have looked better. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, I am getting this figure, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe it'll look better in person, which will probably be the case. But the figure also comes with a battle axe. What do you want? Why are you meowing, huh? Am I talking too loud for you? Anyways, the figure comes with a battle axe, or the battle axe, because we already knew Kong has a battle axe. But the dorsal fin part of the battle axe looks a bit thin, because this is obviously a Godzilla dorsal fin, whether it be the current Godzilla's dorsal fin or an ancient Godzilla's dorsal fin. Obviously, because we don't know yet. It's still a Godzilla dorsal fin, and the Godzilla dorsal fins are pretty thick, and they're not too thick, but they are pretty thick, and this just looks like just very thin. I think it's too thin. Either way, it still looks really good. I like the way it looks, and I'm excited to get this figure. Both of the figures are $68, which is very surprising, mainly for the Kong. You would figure that the Kong would be at least $80 with all the accessories that it comes with, but nope, it's $63 or $68. Man, I'm mixing up numbers. Both of the figures release June 2021 in US and May 2021 in Japan. And pre-orders begin tomorrow. I will be pre-ordering Kong because I have the money, because I decided to save my money, because I was like, hey, maybe a good figure will end up coming out soon. Boy, was I right. Though I wasn't sure if SH Monster Arts was going to make Godzilla vs. Kong figures. Now we know 100% for sure, so that is thumbs up for me. Next we have new Funko Pop Godzilla vs. Kong figures revealed. We have 2 of the current Funko Pop Godzillas here, so we already know about those ones, but I'll still talk about them. For the first line we have is the 11-inch Godzilla, the 6-inch Atomic Breath Godzilla, which is the new one, and then we also have another Godzilla. This one has a closed mouth. The 11-inch one has an open, kind of like roaring mouth. It is unknown if the closed mouth Godzilla is 6-inch or 11-inch, or at least I don't know, because in the images that I was looking at, they didn't say that this was 6-inch or 11-inch. And the only reason why I know that some of the other ones are 6-inch are because that IGN, the one who revealed these, made like a short video on TikTok showing off some of these figures. So I do know that some of them are 6-inch, which this, the TikTok is going to come up to discussion later in the video about something else. But next we have, for the next line, is we have an Enraged Kong. It is unknown if this is a 11-inch or 6-inch. And then we have a 6-inch Battle Damaged Kong. This one looks pretty cool. Obviously, Godzilla does get some hits on Kong here. And at first, when I seen this, I thought Kong was holding a hammer, but it does seem that Kong is holding some sort of like construction building that looks kind of like a hammer. So it does seem that Kong is going to be using his surroundings against Godzilla, and not just the axe, which is bad news for Godzilla. Though, from what the Playmates tell us, Godzilla also might be using his surroundings, because the Playmates Godzilla with radio tower. So, I don't know, maybe Godzilla will be using some weapons too. I highly doubt it, but I don't know. Just, you never know. We also have Kong with the battle axe, and this is also unknown if this is going to be a 6-inch or a 11-inch figure. In the next line, we have the 11-inch Kong, as well as the Keychain Godzilla and Keychain Kong with battle axe. But another thing, which this is going back to the TikTok that IGN posted, there might be 2 versions of the 11-inch Godzilla and Kong, because in the TikTok that they made, The 11-inch Godzilla is blue and the 11-inch Kong is purple. So in the images that we have, they're regular colors, but in the IGN video, they're blue and purple. So I'm thinking that there might be two versions of the 11-inch Godzilla and Kong. I can't say for sure, but unless they got like exclusive recolored versions, because they're IGN and, you know, famous and all that kind of stuff. So Funko Pop was like, here's some exclusive ones. So they were like, oh, that's cool. And that might be the case. I don't think that's the case, but I could be wrong. Next we have is Toho Kingdom on Twitter has revealed a new Neca King Kong repaint, which is a bit odd because you would think Neca would be the one who was revealing it, but it is Toho Kingdom. I do not like the way this Kong repaint looks. It looks very, very, I wouldn't say disappointing. I don't know, it just looks really bad. I do not like the way this looks, but this is, of course, my own opinion. Someone else might think this actually looks really cool. Personally, I don't think it does. I feel like this is just like a way for NECA to make more money off of Kong, and obviously, from what we know, this releases like sometime in February or sometime in March, which is very close around to when Godzilla vs. Kong releases, which there is an update on the Godzilla vs. Kong release that I'll be getting to in another video, movie news, but, you know, just figured I'd mention here so I'm not getting people in the comments like, hey, do you know this, that? But yeah, I know. And it's not really big news, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm, you know, getting out the video now. But this is a limited time Walmart exclusive King Kong 1933. And obviously they like repainted it to look like something from like the movie if it was in color or something like that. I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know. I just know it's supposed to look like something from King Kong 1933. I feel like it would have been way more better if they did a black and white King Kong than whatever this is, because this just looks terrible. I don't like the way this looks. I feel like a black and white King Kong would have looked much more better. But out of that, Kami Arts announced that they are making a new Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla statue. The statue is going to be 1/4 scale, and for those who don't know what 1/4 scale is, it is 18 inches tall. I actually looked that up because I didn't know what 1/4 scale was. So, it's new news to me as well, as for those who didn't know that. But there is no further information at this time. Lastly, we have Spiral Studios has fully revealed their Burning Godzilla Deluxe Edition statue. This looks absolutely amazing. I really like the way the statue looks. The Deluxe in general, I think the Deluxe is my favorite version out of, you know, the two, the Standard and the Deluxe. But of course, if you don't like the wings that the statue comes with, they are detachable, so you can take them off if you don't like them. Pre-orders start January 27th. The standard version is $1,100. The deluxe version is $2,000. The release for, I believe, both of these versions is Q1 of 2022. And I also I mentioned that the figure is 3.45 feet tall in terms of yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of something else. I got distracted because my other app had just sent me a notification. But that is unfortunately it for this video. Pretty exciting news for today, mainly for Godzilla Godzilla versus Kong, not King of the Monsters. In terms for the SH Monster Arts, I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to get the SH Monster Arts Kong. So that'll have 2 SH Monster Arts figures on the way, because I haven't gotten my Bylante yet, which I'm supposed to be getting, I guess, sometime in February, which I was hoping that we would be getting the Bylante figures in January instead of February, but, you know, it is what it is. As long as I get it and I don't lose $300, it's all good. So, I will be getting Kong, and I might be getting Godzilla sometime later in the future, but that also depends if SH Monster Arts does reveal another Godzilla vs. Kong figure, which I think they might, so I will most likely be getting that figure as well, depending on the price. I would imagine that the price is probably going to be around the same as these figures, probably about $70 at most, which is basically the same price as these ones, you know, just $2 less. But by taxes, this is these figures are basically $70, or maybe a little bit over $70, and, you know, depending on where you're buying it from, because some taxes are higher than others. Usually on Amazon, the taxes are about like $2, so I don't know. But I will be pre-ordering Kong, that is the thing, and I'm very excited about it because I've been really wanting an SH Monster Arts Kong for a long time. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Hopefully Saturday, because I don't think my mental brain can handle all this news at once, to where I have to make videos every day, because, you know, I have to do schoolwork, and it makes my schedule very stressful. So, calm down on the news, alright? Just, make me save it for the weekends, okay? But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.